Another day, some more Shedeur Sanders hate. At the combine, he made a confident statement to the teams in attendance that if you're not trying to change the franchise or the culture, don't come get me. What's wrong with him saying this? All he's doing is speaking facts. All he's done his past two stops in college at Jackson State and Colorado is leave those programs better than what he found them when he first arrived. When he first got to Jackson State, nobody knew about Jackson State that much unless you were just a diehard HBCU fan or you were a alum of Jackson State. He gets to Jackson State and he puts that program on the map. Colorado, before he got there, they were relevant in the landscape of college football for going on 2 decades. And then in year 2, he leads them to the best season that they've had in years, along with Travis Hunter, plus with him being top 5 in Heisman voting. Shedeur Sanders isn't lying when he says that if you want somebody that's going to walk in and change your franchise, change your culture, make you a winner, drafting him is the right decision. It's facts. Look what he's done at Jackson State and Colorado. You see, the NFL hates Shedeur Sanders' confidence. They're offended that he has so much belief in himself. They're upset that he's so confident in his abilities that he's willing to play for any organization that drafts him. Remember a few months ago when the idea was passed around of Shedeur possibly pulling a Eli? A lot of folks were really upset with that. They were saying, what gives you the right to say you don't want to play for a team that drafts you? Well, now you have a guy that's willing to play for 2 of the worst organizations in the league, and yet you're going to bash him for being confident in his ability to turn these franchises into winners. I want my quarterback to be confident. I want my quarterback to have all the belief in the world in his abilities that as long as he's on the field, the team has a shot to win any game they play in. That's what you want out of your quarterback because that's what gets players in the locker room bought in. Why do you think the Washington Commanders had so much success last year? It wasn't just because they got rid of Dan Snyder and they got a new regime in there, but it also was because of the confidence, the aura that you saw exhibited from Jaden Daniels. And that rubs off the rest of the team. The character concerns for Shedeur Sanders are so overblown because I've never heard any former teammate recently, within the last couple of months, come out and trash Shedeur. Every Colorado player that you hear talk about Shedeur Sanders has nothing but great things to say about him. And if it wasn't for him, there wouldn't have been no Travis Hunter. There wouldn't have been no Jimmy Horn, LaJohntay Western. Shedeur was a large reason why Travis Hunter committed to Jackson State. He built a brotherhood, a bond with Travis Hunter. He built a bond, a brotherhood with LaJohntay Western, Jimmy Horn Jr. They didn't just go to Colorado to play for Deion Sanders. They went there to also play with Shedeur Sanders. They believed anytime Tua's on the field, as long as he had the ball in his hands and there was still time on the clock to win the game, he was always going to get it done. That shows volumes about who Shedeur Sanders is as a person and as a leader that the media, the NFL, never wants to bring up. You see, they're mad that the NFL is mad that the hate has yet to shake Shedeur's confidence. And it's never going to shake his confidence because, like he said, look who his dad is. You know who his dad is. The hate is nothing new to them. The criticism, they thrive off it. It makes them better. They love the criticism because all it does is motivate them to go harder. I really can't understand why there's so much hate on a young quarterback that's confident in his abilities to win in the next level. That's what you got to have to not just win in the NFL, but to win in life. If you go into a job interview not confident you're going to get the job, you already didn't get the job. if you aren't confident that you're going to pass any exam that you have coming up in college, you've already failed. Mentality is everything. You can call it cocky, you can call it arrogance all you want to. But one thing that can never be understated is self-belief. There are so many people in this world that lack the confidence in themselves, and it holds them back because they're scared to take risk. They're scared to make certain decisions because they don't believe that they're going to be able to get the desired outcome necessary or the one that they want. So to see so much backlash over a young, confident quarterback that's just oozing, jumping at the bit to turn around two franchises that haven't had a lot of success these last couple of years is really weird to me, and it makes no sense. The confidence of Shedeur Sanders is something that should be praised, not something that should be used as hate.